Dan Hernandez. I'd like to welcome you to this week's episode of Sport Fishing. But today we're back up in Emeryville and we got albacore. Jim's got, a big one right here. Here's an albacore right here, just caught it, trolling. Fish are jumping all around the boat. That's what we're gonna be doing today. We're out here with Shem, fishing for the new Salmon Queen, looking for albacore. So stay tuned for this week's exciting episode of Sport Fishing. I'm Dan Hernandez and I live to fish. That's a nice vermilion right there. Yeah, this is what fishing's like. I have been fishing along the Pacific coast my entire life. Let me bring you in the action and share with you some great fishing tips along the way.
Basically, we've been fishing outside the rockfish grounds for the last couple of weeks. A few days ago, we had 150 albacore from a 12-man group. It was really good. We were going to go rock fishing initially, but I heard the fish were biting a little bit out here. And basically what I saw was birds working a spotted bait, and I saw the fish, the jumpers. So that's why I had the guys throw the jigs in. And when we got near them, they obviously hooked up.
We're not that far off the beach. We're only probably about 30 miles from San Francisco. We're in a good bite.
Nice job. Okay, coming over. How about what? Oh, well.
Well, Denise, we got a tuna.
Okay. Lower, go down, okay? And then now reel. No. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go like this. You're gonna go down, and then you're gonna reel, just half turn, okay? And when you come up, you're gonna, okay? Now reel. Oh, because I got him in his belly. Didn't want to do that. Oh well.
Oh, we'll take the good meat as much as we
Yeah.
can.
All right.
Okay, albacore. My first one. If I can do it, you can do it.
What we're doing right now is we're trolling for albacore. It's the same method we would use tuna fishing in San Diego or down in Baja. We got different lines in the water. We have 3 rods tied off to the back of the boat. And we have 2 other rods on the outriggers. We got an outrigger on that side, one on this side, both on the starboard and port side of the boat. We have outriggers out there so we get more lines out. The way they use outriggers here is to make the bait dance right up on the surface. Even though it's a small bait, they want it to dance a lot on the surface. So once we find the fish with the trolling method, then everybody will rush back here, get live bait, throw a live bait in the water, and start catching the albacore. So far we're doing pretty good. We got quite a few albacore already on the boat, but we want to pick off some more. Now these other lines here, we call these boat lines. And this just has a board. Here we go, hook up.
No, he's been there. He's been there.
So Shem just got us on these fish. We're, about 30, 35 miles from San Francisco?
Like
45 miles? That's pretty close though.
Yeah, it's pretty close. We're only like 50 miles outside of the rockfish grounds. We came out here to do a little of this action. We've been catching these fish the last couple of weeks. Okay.
Yeah.
As you can see, we have to catch some fish in cleaner water. For sure.
That's a nice sound to hear on the
Yeah,
boat.
it is. It definitely is. But definitely, we got lucky there. I saw some jumpers, approached them, got immediate hookups, and then we had a nice little bait stop. The boat's we just basically only fish 12 guys with the boat, so.
Yeah, we came out prepared to go rock fishing.
Right. And that's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna go do some rock fishing and wait till you see the rock fish at the boat.
All right, cool. Here's our lucky angler. Congratulations. All right, we're gonna take a little break from the action, and when we return, we'll be back here in Emeryville doing some rock fishing. But first of all, let's go to the tackle box and give you a good look at the gear we're using for today's fishing trip. This week in the tackle box, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what we're doing up north. We're offshore chasing for albacore. I know that sounds a little weird being up north, up in the Bay Area, but the albacore, you know, they migrate all the way from Mexico, Baja waters, all the way up toward Oregon and Washington. And right now we're up here in the Bay Area and the albacore here, so we're going to go chase them. Now, one of the good ways to catch them is with live bait. And with live bait, you want good quality live bait hooks. Normally up here, the bait of choice is anchovies. With anchovies, you would think you use a thin wire hook like we do down here in Southern California for the calicos. But up in the Bay Area or anywhere where you're chasing albacore, a tuna, you need a good strong hook. That's why I like these. This is a 94151 mustad hook, a really good strong hook. This is a J-style hook, what it looks like. And you want to have a selection of these hooks depending on the bait that you have. You don't know what you're going to have for bait, but normally up here it's going to be anchovies. So you want to have anything from a size 4 to a size 1 hook. But again, bring some larger hooks like 1/0s to 3/0s or 4/0s in case you end up getting sardines or small mackerel. If you have nice size sardines you get in these albacore, you really want to use them. But as a rule up here in the Bay Area, the bait of choice or what the bait guys catch is going to be anchovies. Again, I'd go with a nice strong hook like this and you won't be disappointed. Now, another good hook to use is a ringer hook, and that's what these look like right here. They have a little ring on them, and what's nice about a ringer hook is it's going to let your bait swim freely. So it's not going to be, you know, kind of anchored to the edge of the line there. Sometimes if you do that, the bait will go in circles because the tail works as a rudder and the fish can't move around or your bait can't move around. So it's really nice when you have a ringer hook like this, let your hook swim freely and you'll get more bites. Now you can get away not buying a ringer hook by just buying a regular J hook if you know how to tie something like a perfection loop knot, a knot that has a loop in your line to let that hook move around freely. But if you don't know how to do that, just buy a ringer hook. They work really good. There's lots of them on the market. One of the ones that I use, this is Mustad one, works out really nice. Now if you do happen to get into a bite where there's just lots of fish breaking all over the place, don't be afraid to throw a jig. And a jig you want to use is a thin profile like this. If you see a thin profile like this, that tells you the jig's designed to work really quickly back to the boat, to dart in the water, and that's how you fish this. This is an MM2 magic metal, has welded rings on it. That way if you do hook a really big fish, a 100-pound tuna, you don't have to worry about the split ring opening up. Again, when you're out here fishing for albacore, plan on anchovies for bait, but be prepared for sardines. So you want to have light bait hooks anywhere from, say, a size 4 to a size 4 or 5/0. You need to have all those different hooks because you have to match the hook size to the size of your bait. Don't worry about the size of the fish. Match it to the size of the bait and you'll catch more fish. Well, let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
That's where the bait's going in. You're gonna
Well, as long as you don't gas me, I'm happy. Come on. Use the boat. Use the boat. Two more times. Use the boat. You got it. All right. Go back there with your fish.
Wind up. Wind them up. What? Get this, get the rod to where it's comfortable for you. Okay. We're gonna have to, this guy's gonna go ahead and get your rod up. Come on down the rail.
Here we go. Just got bit on a live bait. Fish is charging the boat. I'm gonna see if I can, my fish is running the boat quick. I'm gonna see if I can force him up here quick. Tiny thing. Yep, busted up. All right, beautiful.
What happened to yours?
Busted off.
Oh no. You gotta eat the eyeball. You know that? You know that? You didn't know that?
This is Jennifer. She's out first time albacore fishing. Came out with her friends. Now we're gonna go rock fishing, and Shem had other ideas. Nice, beautiful, beautiful albacore. Congratulations.
Hey, thanks a lot.
All right, we're gonna take a little break from the action. We got more fish biting here. We're gonna go to the galley and show you how to cook up one of these delicious fish that we're catching today. We'll be right back. This week in the galley, we're at Flight. It's a restaurant in Whittier, California, in the Old Town area. Standing next to me is the chef here, Carlos. And Carlos, thanks for inviting us up, man.
Thank you guys for being here with us tonight.
And what do you have in store for us?
Today we're gonna be, we just finished braising some baby octopus, and we're gonna finish the cooking process in a tomato sauce.
Well, we've never done an octopus dish, so I'm excited.
So the octopus has been cooking for about 40 to 45 minutes, and we don't want to fully cook them because we're gonna finish cooking them in our tomato sauce. And we use, we season the water with salt, bay leaves, and garlic.
So what's next, Carlos?
Next step is to cut this baby octopus into small pieces. So our octopus dish requires of fried potatoes. We're gonna go ahead and fry them. So in this sauce, we particularly use fennel as one of the main ingredients, as well as the tomato. So we're gonna add enough octopus to blend it with our sauce. We're going to cook this for just a few more minutes, 1 or 2 minutes, just to make sure that it's nice, tender. So now we're going to place the sauce with the octopus on top of the patatas.
All right, well, I'm gonna try this. Some potato. Carlos, that's delicious.
Thank you, Dan.
Man, you do a great job here. We're in Flight. It's a restaurant here in Whittier, California, Old Town area. Beautiful dish. They have all kinds of different dishes. And what's the main thing that you guys do here? It's tapas?
Tapas, correct.
Right, but you have seafood in there too.
Seafood, yes. We have a few seafood dishes. Our number one selling item would be the wrapped dates.
All right, cool. Thanks a lot. Thanks for helping us out. Let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
No kidding.
All right. Oh,
There you
we got one. There we go.
What does it feel like? How does it land your first albacore?
Feels like a fight.
Okay, here, you want to just go up to here and then you're going to start reeling? Yeah, like that. So you do like 3/4 of a turn after like that. That's it. Now reel, 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 reel. Craig Shinky's just a new salmon queen. And right now we're fishing approximately 15, 16 miles outside of what we call the soap bank. We're probably 50 miles from Point Bonita. But anyway, it's not that far. We've been actually having some pretty good action out here for the last couple of weeks. The fish have been slowly moving up the line. But the fish have been all on this edge where we have this, it's warm water, but it's green water. So the fish that we catch on this stuff, they're all big. You know, they're 25, 30, sometimes even 35 pounds and stuff. Been some opah, cod. It's been really good fishing for the last couple of weeks. But today we've been doing pretty good. You know, we have like twice as many guys that we normally carry for Albacore. So that first stop where I saw those jumpers, it was kind of a cluster. We weren't really ready. We had the guy who had the hook in his hand and tending that, and we really didn't have an opportunity to get everybody situated. And I saw those jumpers. I didn't even think about it. I just turned for them and we went for it. It was on, you know. We did okay. There were a lot of opportunities. I saw a lot of fish get broken off, but it's to be expected when you have too many guys on a smaller boat. And that's what we have here. Like I said, 12 guys maximum on our Albacore trips. Today we have, I don't know, 20 guys. It's way too many. It seems like there's 30 guys or something. But we're gonna go inside here in a few moments. Go for some rockfish. It's gonna be good. We're gonna have a really good day today. We have a lot of action on the sand today.
There's a fish on a jig. Yeah, I can't keep them though. Wrong species. I'll let this one go, right? Nice size, wrong species. It's another yellow eye type fish, canary type fish. Got it on a big jig. Nice big beautiful fish. We just made a move, left the Albacore grounds, which is only about 10 miles from here. Got rockfish, and we got rockfish going everywhere. Everybody's got them going right now. Lots of fish.
Lingcod, Dan Hernandez style.
Working a jig on the bottom. I got bit. Don't know what I got. Last couple of fish have been canary, said to throw them back. Hopefully this is something I can keep. So we were out there fishing the Albacore. We started off in this spot off the beach to get the lingcod and the rockfish. But our skipper Shem got a call that there was a lot of Albacore. So we ran outside an hour. We caught all those Albacore, and now we're back in here on our way home to fill out our sack with rockfish. So it's not every day you have an Albacore rockfish combo trip. First time in my life, and I've been doing TV for 26 years. Okay, here we go. There it is. Another canary. Another fish I gotta let go. Another canary. Oh no, this is this a red snapper vermilion, or is this a? Yeah, it's legal. Cool.
It's like different.
There's a more yellow tone.
Oh, this is more red. The canary, you usually see it's a real distinguished white stripe that goes along the lateral line.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Like a double.
I got here on the jig. There we go. Oh yeah, nice one. Big, nice rockfish. Got that on magic metal jig, just working it right on the bottom. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Got another fish going here on the jig. Just awesome fishing here. Wide open rockfish. Nice sized fish fishing out here off the beach. Ooh, another red snapper. There we go. Another nice red snapper, vermilion. That's a nice vermilion right there. That's what we were trying to catch. That is a beautiful, beautiful fish. Big vermilion. Thing would cost a fortune in a fish market to buy. Come up here, fish out of Emeryville. Catch it yourself. Beautiful fish. All right, we're gonna take a little break from the action, and when we return, I'll be giving you this week's tip of the week. That's a quality fish right there. For this week's tip of the week, I really don't want to talk about how we caught all the fish today. I just want to tell you this week's tip is go fish someplace different that you haven't been. And if being up here in the Bay Area is a place you haven't been, try a trip out of Emeryville. A lot of great boats operate out of there. And we've had a great time fishing up here this weekend. Today we're out with Shim aboard the new Salmon Queen. It's just an awesome experience. Not only did we get those albacore today, we also got those beautiful rockfish, monster lingcod. It's just a huge fishery, great fishery up here, something everybody should experience. And you know, you can't talk enough about the view along the coast, beautiful Golden Gate Bridge. It's just an awesome experience. Well, I'm Dan Hernandez, hoping you enjoyed this week's episode of Sport Fishing, and I hope you join us again next week as we go looking for more of the best in sport fishing.